straighten out what Donald Trump's self-proclaimed nationalism means and, more importantly, does not mean. I'm Tim Donner with 5 facts about nationalism you're not going to hear in the elite media. Fact 1, there's a big difference between nationalism and white nationalism. After Trump declared himself a nationalist during the midterm election campaign, the legacy media unleashed a flurry of accusations that the president was employing code language, or the hackneyed term dog whistle, to signal his racist followers that he really meant white nationalist. A white nationalist is someone who believes in the superiority of the white race and seeks to make America a lily white nation. Trump's nationalism is, and always has been, about his commitment to America first, as he puts it, not to ethnic cleansing. Twisting Trump's nationalism into white nationalism is nothing less than a blood libel. Fact 2, nationalism on the international front seeks to protect the sovereignty of individual nations. Now, this fact should be patently obvious, but apparently not to the global elite. With Trump looking on, French President Emmanuel Macron chose a solemn ceremony commemorating the 100th anniversary of World War I to declare that nationalism is a betrayal of patriotism. This means that if you are elected to lead America and you concern yourself first with the condition of America, you are essentially a traitor to your country. Breathtaking logic. Fact 3, the global elitists are starting to lose their grip on power. Globalists would not bother to even acknowledge nationalism if they were not feeling very threatened by it. Macron's verbal attack on Trump and the leaders of many burgeoning nationalist movements throughout Europe, England, Italy, Germany, and elsewhere, reveal how nationalism is becoming increasingly attractive to the millions fed up with the European Union's low-growth, high unemployment economies and creeping hegemony. Fact 4, it does not take a rocket scientist to figure out that Make America Great Again is inherently nationalist. Trump has always been a nationalist. He had just never used that term to describe himself before. Trump has also said consistently that not just him, but all national leaders should be concerned first with the fate of their own countries. By getting their own houses in order and paying their agreed-upon share for their common defense, they are better able to serve the interests of the community of nations. How does one quarrel with that position? And that brings us to fact 5. Lincoln, Mandela, and Gandhi were all nationalists. Nationalists are simply those who promote the interests of a particular nation, but they have all been tarred with the same brush. After forcing a civil war to keep the nation as one, was Abraham Lincoln not a nationalist? How about Nelson Mandela, who fought for a unified South Africa? Was Mahatma Gandhi, leader of the independence movement in India, not a nationalist? But the leftist wordsmiths choose to limit the term to the likes of Hitler and Mussolini, as if their nationalism resembled that of Lincoln, Mandela, and Gandhi. Donald Trump is a nationalist because he cares about the country first, not its racial composition, and not whether what's best for the U.S. pleases the rest of the world. Only progressives and their globalist allies circa 2018 could try and turn a legitimate political label into a symbol of hate and betrayal. And that's 5 facts about what nationalism is and is not. Check out some of our other 5 facts. We've got one up on George Soros. And subscribe to the LibertyNation.com YouTube channel and our daily briefing at LibertyNation.com. I'm Tim Donner. Thanks for joining us.